Hello, my name is Parham Golmohammadi. My student ID is W2046966. This is my working prototype, presentation, and demonstration for RAGBot, a no-code AI chatbot platform using retrieval-augmented generation. Over the few next minutes, I would go over my project and show you how does it work. So first, I'm gonna run my service locally. First is the front end and also the back end. Okay, we have it here. So we're gonna start by the process, and we're gonna have two real world scenarios using different cases. First, we're gonna create the account. I prepared some stuff here, so I'm gonna just copy and paste. So as you can see, I registered and automatically enter the account. So to test the authentication, I'm gonna enter the password. Once wrong, let's see, it rejects. Now I'm gonna enter. So I'm gonna first create one chatbot. Here you can see we have different options to uh, first configure the chatbot. So I'm gonna design it for the first scenario, which is a tuk-tuk restaurant. It's a Thai restaurant. It manages maybe 50 more calls each day about typical stuff like what they require, what they have, what they provide for non-gluten options. So first, I'm gonna upload the name, then its description, and the prompt, and also its threshold. I'm gonna keep it as 0 0.7, and also the max token. I think these are good. So I'm gonna click on create the chatbot. The chatbot is created. Here I can upload the files. So I'm gonna start uploading them. By uploading them, we get text extraction using PDF2 library in Python, and then it's gonna, as you can see, chunk them, it's gonna process them and save them to our database. So you can see it's completed. We're gonna go over to the next one. It's gonna take the data to 1536 dimensional vector, which is a vertical database. So searching over it using um, Sinus algorithm is easier and it's faster. So okay, now we've got all the documents, so we're gonna test it now. So we're gonna open the test count. Here we've got some questions from before. So now it turns the question to query format and compare it with all the documents, then get back to us with the answers. So it's gonna take some time to generate the answer. As we can see, we expect those because those are in the documents we uploaded. Now we're gonna ask a question about allergic safety. This is really important, so it needs to be accurate, and we know that this one has it, and this one doesn't have the peanut, so you can it's okay. And then, for example, about the gluten-free options, see which options are gluten-free. So these options are gluten-free. You can see these are the retrieved text from the chunks and the relevance and how relevant they are. And we're gonna ask some unrelevant question or first complicated, some complicated question. And as you can see, it's gonna explain what is this food and maybe something that we don't have it in our document. See how does it react to hallucination. So you can see it respectfully and politely and rejects it. So it says, I don't know. You can see here that I recommend the contacting restaurant directly. Or we're gonna have another question, like personalized question, to see if it answer to personalized question. As you can see here, we have a bit problem, a bit maybe hallucination, but this is good. I think I'm on the right track because these are tests, and I can improve my bot and my RAG implementation for my final submission. Now I'm gonna create another bot. So the name for it is gonna be a completely different one. It's gonna be educational one, and it's gonna be for academic about our final year project. So I'm gonna change the temperature and I'm gonna keep the max token at the same one. I'm gonna upload the documents, visual performer, because the document needs to be processed and turned to chunks. Then the chunks need to be stored. So this time, and this takes a bit time. I need to implement parallel uploading to the system so I can upload maybe 4 or 5 documents at the same time and get to other stuff or like maybe do other stuff at the same time. Don't have to be here for a long time. Okay, now let's test the other chatbot with some questions. So first, we're gonna try ask something about IPD. Okay, we can see it generated it. And it has everything, the reflection, the evolution, the key deliverables, and the video presentation. Then we want to say the deadline for it. Oh, yeah, see, it's working and it's answering me. Now I want to go to the analysis page. Here you can see it's a basic analysis, how much documents we uploaded, the average document per bot. We have 2 total chat and active bots and different stuff. Here we're gonna go to admin page. For the Django, we can see different tables. Here we can see the user. When we open it, we can see the passport, the first name, the last name, when was it created, the permissions it has. And then we can go to chatbots, the different chatbots we have. For example, this was one we created. We can change this here. And then after IPD, the user would be able to do it on their dashboard. The conversations we had, the user would be saved how many messages were they, when was it created. Document chunks we have a lot of document chunks and documents that's gonna be saved in the uh, media. And last but not least, how you can access my project is by going to GitHub. I have a GitHub for it. Here we can see I have my backend. I have account for authentication, analysis, which is backend is full, and for the analysis of chatbots and the dashboard, user dashboard, chatbots, documents, and here we have the the main script, which is the RAG pipeline. This is the RAG pipeline, and here is the front end and the source. In the source, we have the most pages, and that's it. Thank you for listening to my prototype. Have a good day.